Welcome back. New data from the CDC shows COVID hospitalizations are up almost 19%, but still about 2 times lower than this time last year. Meanwhile, the American Academy of Pediatrics is recommending flu vaccines for all children 6 months and older. ABC News medical contributor and emergency physician Dr. Darian Sutton is joining me now for more on this. So, Dr. Sutton, when is the best time for parents to take their kids for flu shots?
Right now. So the American Academy of Pediatrics, which is the largest association of pediatricians that help to create the standards of guidelines, have re-upped that recommendation for children over the age of 6 months to get their flu shots. And the time is right now. Typically, the flu season, although it varies every year, starts around October and then peaks in December around the holidays. And so you want to prepare for that. And especially since we've seen a decreased rate in participation in the last year, we want to make sure they get kids up to date.
And what can you expect afterward? Because sometimes you hear from parents, oh, the shot, the vaccine made my kid sick.
Yeah.
Talk to us about the mechanism there and what parents can prepare for.
So there is some science to that. When you get that vaccination, your inflammatory response goes up, and so children can often feel muscle aches, fatigue, and also sometimes have a fever. And that is common, but those are usually self-resolving. They go away by themselves, as opposed to the flu, which sends up to 20,000 children under the age of 5 to the hospital each and every year and has its own complications of pneumonia, ear infections, and even worse for children who have neurologic developmental delay or dysfunction.
So your kid getting these symptoms after the flu shot doesn't mean the shot gave your kids the flu.
Exactly. Also for adults. Many adults come in and they believe the same. Although you can get the flu or COVID after a vaccination, it typically is less common and more likely a reaction to the vaccination itself.
Now, what's the latest guidance about kids getting an updated COVID booster?
So that is also, technically we're waiting to see. Right now, the updated COVID booster is likely to be available mid-September, but we have not seen official guidelines. And the recommendation is that if you have yet to be updated and you're low risk, you probably should wait until we have new guidelines, which will likely come around September.
And any tips on how to tell the difference between whether your kid has the flu, COVID, RSV, or allergies? Because I know as we head into fall, mine are going to be little snot buckets the whole time.
And sometimes it seems like, as we were discussing during the break, they're always sick, and it probably is a combination of the 3 different viruses. Unfortunately, there is no easy way to tell. When your child is symptomatic, or if we're symptomatic, that's when you want to make sure that you're washing your hands, cleaning high-touch surfaces, grabbing that mask, and then when they're feeling better, getting them updated on their vaccines.
And how do you know when it's time to go to the doctor or maybe even go to the ER?
So I like to look at respiratory distress. When we talk about COVID, flu, RSV, is your child having nostril flaring? Are they belly breathing, or is their belly moving in and out when they're taking deep breaths? Or are they difficult to rouse, or are they changing colors? Obviously, those are all different metrics that we use to assess whether or not someone is very acute or just needs a little bit of help. But if you have any concern, it is always appropriate to talk to a provider.
All right. ABC News medical contributor, emergency physician, Dr. Darian Sutton, thank you.
Of course.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.